Hi, I'm Luther Hansen with City Theater. As you know, the current pandemic has hit live performing arts organizations especially hard, and City Theater is no exception. In spite of the challenges, I'm excited to say that City Theater will continue performing, although not quite in our traditional format. And we are committed to making our shows accessible to all during these unprecedented times. So, for our online streaming performances, we are introducing pay what you can ticket pricing. This guarantees that anyone who can get access to our shows will be able to see them. Our suggested ticket price of $10 isn't what it costs to produce a show. That would be much more. And it isn't what we wish we could charge. That would be much less. It is a suggestion for those who asked for a suggestion, a starting point from which you can build your own price. For some people, $50 is a lot of money. For others, $5 is. So we're counting on you to let us know what works for you and to pay what you can. And if you can afford to, consider putting in a little extra to help cover those who can't. Thanks for your time.
Hello everyone, and welcome to City Theater's production of Zoom for the Holidays. You will be seeing new plays written for our local Playwrights Festival performed here for the first time. We're thrilled you have joined us for this fun evening of holiday-themed short plays and monologues. We are performing here on 2 consecutive Mondays. The second is on December 7th. We are also replaying those performances on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday following those 2 Mondays. Tickets are available at citytheater.net. Please tell your friends. I'm Kathleen Poe. I'm the music director, arranger, and performer for this production, and I, like everyone else involved, worked from home. Right now, I'm here to provide the usual pre-show announcements. First, in case of an emergency, note where the exits are, wherever you are. Second, feel free to eat or drink anything you'd like. It's none of our business. Third, please, never mind. We just want you to enjoy the show. The running time of this production is less than 2 hours. There is a 1-minute intermission. If you need more time to refresh your beverage or whatever, click on the pause button on your YouTube player. Then, when you're ready, pick up right where you left off. Your ticket provides access to this performance until midnight. That's midnight here on the West Coast, so you'll want to make sure you finish viewing the show by that time, wherever you are. Our next production is She Kills Monsters, Virtual Realms. It will be performed in late February and early March. Details are on the website citytheater.net. Lastly, if you'd like, and you can, please consider visiting the City Theater website to offer your support by making a donation. Every dollar will help us continue to bring new theater during these times, no matter where we are. Thank you in advance for your support, and we're happy to have you with us for this performance of Zoom for the Holidays.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh my gosh.
Hello,
So good to
Lolly.
see you. You should see this Lego set that I
Daddy,
just
hi,
got.
kid.
So cool.
Okay, so
It runs on batteries and it climbs up.
I got
You open everything and Mom,
it's
what?
Yeah, I can just put it over there and I can show you.
All right. All right.
Hey.
Oh, we're all here. Yay.
I'm not here exactly. We're not even all here. Maddie and Alex are in their own rooms. Kitty and Lolly are at their house. You're in California. I'm the only one who's actually here.
You don't need a geography lesson, Nick. Let Grandma talk.
It's okay. It's okay. I know we're not having our usual family reunion, but we can still have fun, right? And I have the best idea.
Great. Here we go with another best idea.
Quiet, Nick. I can't hear Grandma.
Yeah, me too.
Me.
Oh. Well, here's my idea. Remember how much fun we had making up plays the last time we were together? Well, this is sort of like that. I'll assign parts and everybody will tell or act out part of the play and we'll just see what happens from there, okay? Doesn't that sound like fun? And Lolly, you get to be the audience, okay?
It's too easy.
Well, I'll make it a little bit harder. Now, there are certain things which have to be in our story, sort of like baking a cake, okay? If there are any ingredients missing, the cake is a flop. So here are the ingredients for our Christmas story cake. Gingerbread, sugar, cars, spaceships, And let's see, 5 grandchildren. I need 5 ingredients. Let me think of another one.
Super axe.
What's a super axe?
It's not a what? It's a who. Super Axe is Alex's dumb, made-up super villain.
But he's big and he's strong and he never gets picked on by his brother. I like him.
Alex, you can't have Super Axe. He'll ruin the story for everybody.
We can have super axe for Alex. And because I know how you kids are, there will also be some forbidden ingredients. There will be no poop, no farting, and no throwing up.
Fun, Grandma.
Grandma.
Fun.
Nope. This is Grandma's one rule which shall not be broken. Okay?
Hey.
All right. All right, let's get this started. I will get going here. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was a farmer and his wife. Nick and Maddie, go.
Okay, I'll do the first line. Hello, farmer husband. You sure have been busy lately.
Well, I'm not really a farmer. I work for Elon Musk,
Oh.
designing cars and spaceships.
Good one, Nick. 2 ingredients right off the starting line. Go ahead, Maddie.
Okay. Well, I've decided to bake a gingerbread man to be my child and keep me company because you're so busy building stuff.
Maddie's got gingerbread and she's borrowed from a classic. Alex, do you want to be the gingerbread man?
No, I know how that story goes. Well, I want to be the fox that eats him.
Our story doesn't have to go that way. We can make up whatever we want.
I'll do it, Grandma.
He can't be a gingerbread man. We'd have to have a whole gender reveal party and burn half the state of California.
So I'm a gingerbread person, okay?
Okay. Bake, bake, bake. Oh, look, I just made the perfect little gingerbread person.
Was there any leftover dough?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay, that's a little weird, but we'll roll with it. Your turn, Kitty.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow your Tesla?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's not safe.
I'm very responsible and I'll obey all the traffic laws.
Honey, you're only made of gingerbread. People won't understand how you're out there driving around.
Okay, well then can I just go to the store and get some Skittles? I have some money in my piggy bank.
No, honey. Just order whatever you need on Amazon. It's not safe out there for people like you.
What's wrong with people like me?
But just look at yourself. You're all gingerbready.
Alex, you're not part of the story yet. You have to wait.
Well, he is right, though. I mean, we've been keeping you a secret. If the neighbors ever found out we were keeping a gingerbread person, just think about it.
Our neighbors don't really like the idea of having gingerbread people as, like, neighbors.
Hey, let her drive. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
Alex, stop. You have to wait your turn. Now, this is a little bit out of control, so let me steer the story a little bit.
No, Grandma, I got this. Trust me.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna take this kind of stuff anymore. I'm gonna open that kitchen door and run as fast as I can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Oh.
Person.
And then the fox jumped out from around the corner of the house and ate the gingerbread person.
Grandma!
You said you didn't want my help.
I'm coming back as another character. A bunch of characters. In fact, a whole bunch of gingerbread people had a protest march right down the main street of town. Gingerbread! Gingerbread!
Gingerbread.
And then Super Axe came with stormtroopers and special street sweepers, and he cleared the street of gingerbread crumbs.
And Elon Musk deployed a bunch of spaceships to stop them. I led the attack. Flight command. This is EM1. We are going in.
And I baked a bunch of sugar cookies to form a shield between Super Axe and the gingerbread people. Sugar shield!
Seal, sugar, seal, sugar, seal.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Pew. Pew.
I think we're stuck.
Yeah, like we have all the ingredients, but where do we go from here?
Well, I'm not backing down.
But neither is Super Axe.
Grandma?
Well, maybe Lolly can help us. Lolly, what do you think? How does the story end? Who wins, Super Axe or the gingerbreads?
Poop.
Fine. Poop. Oh, I love you kids so much. There will be another story tomorrow night, okay? Now get to bed and get some sleep.
We love you, Grandma.
Merry Christmas.
Love you.
Love you, Grandma. Bye.
I love you all to the moon.
Bye.
Be together again real soon, okay?
Bye-bye.
Poop. Poop, poop. Poop, poop, poop. Poop,
Mom,
poop,
Lolly's computer is still on.
poop, poop,
Mom!
poop, 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 poop.
At least this is way better than working at the holidays. Last year when I worked at the movies, it was just insane. I only got to use my phone like 10 times, maybe. And I heard about 50 smart dads telling their kids that popcorn is a Thanksgiving food. So I kept telling the kids, you want to make sure you have leftovers by stuffing it down your pants during the movie. But I'm also a little bummed because I'm supposed to go away to grad school next year. Or if not, maybe they'll be open the year after that. I keep thinking, oh my God, what if it goes away and mutates and comes back and the vaccine doesn't work anymore? Like, the flu vaccine doesn't always work. And I get stuck at school in quarantine or just in like an abundance of caution. I might be all alone. I just, sometimes I panic a little bit and afraid that all the wireless and the satellites and everything will go out. What if that happens when I'm away? I just couldn't handle that alone.
Are we all met? No, not yet. Well, I suppose I can recite capitals until they sign in. California, Hollywood. New York, Brooklyn. New Jersey, Christie.
Yeah, Christy, I see what you did there.
Ah, and there's our first other self come to meeting. Welcome, self-assured. Welcome. You are the first to sign in.
Hello, sir.
Come to think of it, you're always the first. You are always prompt and prepared. A politeness, mind you, that does not go overlooked in our mind.
Thank you, sir. I always strive for perfection. Perfection, as I'm sure you know, is a politeness of princes.
But perfection without prejudice?
Oh, assuredly.
Oh, good boy.
Do I get a gold star?
Possibly, assuredly, possibly.
Pleased.
Oh, look, now we have two signed in. Welcome, self-conscious. Welcome. Yoo-hoo, self-conscious. Hello, are you there? Come in, self-conscious. Do you read me? Come in, self-conscious. Over. Where is conscious?
sir. Look over to the side of the screen.
Yes, thank you. Please turn your chair around. Don't be shy. You're amongst friends.
Your lordship, nothing is happening.
You flatter too highly, self-assured. Best be you watch your wanting. Sir suffices sufficiently.
Beg pardon, sir.
Hello, self-conscious.
Hey, you, self-conscious. Show yourself.
Assured, please. Mind your tone. Gently welcome self-conscious to the meeting. You're the second self to sign into meeting. Glad to have you with us. Hello, self-conscious. Oh, please turn your chair around so that we can see you and just scooch the chair in closer to the camera. Just a bit more. And there you are. Thank you. It's good to see you. Oh, no. Don't spin. Don't start spinning in your chair. Please, no spinning. Oh, careful. Careful now. Not so fast.
Oh, sir, look, he's spinning, and he's almost out of control. I'm getting queasy.
Conscious, please stop spinning. Well, you know how delicate Assured's tummy can be. Well, what if you get hurt? It's not like we can rush on over and administer first aid. There's a pandemic on, and all good people are isolating. Besides, all my masks are soaking, and I haven't a dry one.
Oh, do you soak in woolite, sir? I use woolite on all my fine fabrics.
Oh, no, I soak in Dawn. If it's good enough for oily birds, it's good enough for me. I'll ask you politely one more time, Conscious, to stop spinning in your chair.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you.
But I can't stop now. Oh, be right back. I forgot to take my meds. I put a box of donuts over there. Help yourselves.
This meeting is virtual, self-conscious.
That's what you think, I said while giggling away. I won't be long.
What was that, sir?
I'm not sure.
Donuts? I could do with a snack. You know what sounds good, sir?
No, what?
A nice yeasty bun, fresh out of a good hot oven. Oh, wouldn't that just hit the spot, sir?
Yes. Jam?
Butter and honey, I think. Yes, butter and honey. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Hurry back. Self the Psychic is signing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, our little Psyche. Hello.
Hello, boss. How are you?
You're asking me? You know how I am even before I do.
I asked because I want to hear you vocalize it with your inimitable dulcet tones.
Flatterer. I'm fine. I'm so glad we're all able to gather today. It's been months.
I know, way too long. It's high time we gather together and have a good wonder. After all, 'tis the season.
More's the pity that we can't wander as we wander as once we did under the stars. Way back well, you know before what. I can't imagine what's keeping self-assured and self-conscious. We need to get this meeting started.
I can imagine because I know. Self-assured is finishing up buttering an English muffin and will reappear in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm back. Oh, greetings, Self the Psychic. Long time no wonder. Self-conscious isn't back yet?
Conscious is extra self-conscious today. He's filled with anxiety about appearing in front of a camera that's connected to the World Wide Web. Zoom fright, if you will. He's putting on a disguise. He won't be much longer. Boss, self-absorbed, is about to sign in.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And she's live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late, but seeing how it is me, I know you wouldn't mind. I was posting for my followers. I knew that.
Are you still doing your podcast all about me?
Yes, I just recorded episode 12 in which I relate how I wrote, directed, and starred in my third grade play, The King Sneezes. I knew that too. Hey, boss, self-conscious is almost back.
Disguised?
Yep.
Let's try not to frighten him, and let's not be critical of his disguise.
Yes, sir, we won't. He's been such a bundle of nerves since the pandemic began.
The rioting and curfews didn't help either.
Mm-mm.
And he's back in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Excuse me. I apologize for keeping you all waiting. Have to take my meds. And I thought I'd change into something more, well, I thought I'd put this on. I'm feeling much better now.
Good.
Mellow and laid back. So mellow. I'm feeling so mellow and laid back that I could sing a torch song while dripping and slipping off of a black baby grand. Oh, perhaps whilst blowing bubbles. Life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy weather.
Whilst?
Oh, right. That's what I was supposed to sing first. Thank you for reminding me. It's the poetic form of while. Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather.
We don't have time for the entire song at the moment, self-conscious, but thank you. We need to keep this meeting at about 10 minutes. Later you can sing us out of meeting if you'd like.
I'd like that just fine.
It's so nice to see you all, each in your own individual boxes, not unlike Hollywood squares. Now, I've gathered you all for this Zoom meeting to discuss the upcoming holiday season.
I love the holiday season, all the presents, all that attention. Ooh, I knew that.
Now, allow me to lay out my 2020 holiday ideas.
I knew that too. May I lay it out for you, boss?
Sir, would you like me to take notes?
No. Now, this is what I thought we might do for the holidays in this unusual season. A potluck dinner buffet on New Year's Eve, to which you may each invite one literary character of your choice.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I know, right? But to make the celebration worthy of this unusually special season, I'm going to need to enlist the help of all of you.
Here we are. We're here to help.
Begin
Whatever.
the menu. I thought that perhaps you, self-assured, could make your famous stuffed pork loin. Could you do that?
Oh, boy, could I? Oh, sir, thank you. I think this is the 5th time that my stuffed pork loin has been served in one of your plays.
Always a tasty chew and swallow.
Oh, nourishing, and it digests well, too, sir.
Now for some sides. Self-absorbed, would you please bring some side dishes to our New Year's Eve buffet?
Character sides or solos?
Food, you fool! Pay attention, would you please bring some side dishes to our New Year's Eve buffet?
Sorry, I was texting with my agent. No, it's The King Sneezes. Sure. I guess I'll pick up some things at the deli.
We thank you for your trouble. Now then, 2 more items. Decorations and libations.
May I do the decorations? When the Craft Palace closed due to the pandemic, I scored on their final sales. Balloons, party hats, favors, streamers, all of that. I scored.
Yes, please.
May I still sing us out of a meeting? I'm still feeling fine and mellow. My meds, you know.
Certainly.
Mellow and laid back. Oh!
Libations are yours, Psyche.
Good as done. How about a flaming rum punch for at the stroke of midnight?
No champagne?
My voices are saying that flaming rum punches are trending big time.
I don't have any inner voices, but my imaginary friend told me the same.
Flaming rum punch it is.
It will make the beginning of the new year just a little bit brighter.
Well, that's all settled. Are there any questions?
What was that about bringing guests?
You may each bring one literary character to our New Year's Eve potluck buffet.
I think I'll bring Tarzan.
I reckon I'll be asking that no Count Huck Finn. I reckon.
Sir, they can't do
I'll
that.
handle this assured, conscious and absorbed. While both of those characters are thrilling adventurers, this is New Year's Eve. It will be cold and we'll all be dressed properly for the occasion. Don't you think that you should bring someone who will at least be wearing shoes and a bit more than a loincloth?
Duh. Hello. At least you could.
And if that's all, I'll close this meeting. I'll touch bases with all of you between now and then. Oh, self-conscious if you'd like to sing us away. But mind you, keep it short. Our 10 minutes are almost up.
Thank you. I'd like to close our Zoom meeting with one of my favorites, and I know you all like it too. Sing along if you wish.
Oh, but the Zoom lag it'll be out of sync and
It's okay. We're on Zoom.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or
sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long.
Wait a minute. You want me to sign a petition for what? Seriously. Because the Charlie Brown Christmas special won't be airing on network TV this year. What are you complaining about? At least you had a special. Do you want to know what kind of holiday special I had? Nothing. Nada. Bupkiss. So where's my Charlie Brown Hanukkah TV special, huh? You know, the one where Charlie Brown drags home a scraggly little Hanukkah bush and then decorates it with little fake gold coins made out of waxy chocolate. Or the one where a yarmulke wearing Snoopy skates around the frozen lake to a piano jazz rendition of Dreidel, 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 where Linus, holding tightly to his security prayer shawl, solemnly recounts the tale of how God kept the lights of the temple menorah burning for 8 days while those brave Maccabees waited on an oil delivery, where Charlie Brown and all his little friends danced the hora really awkwardly at their school's latke party. Where's that one, huh? Answer me that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe I ought to start a petition.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm sure y'all know this is not the way we wanted to do this. It's definitely not ideal, but we're just so glad to have you all here. Well, not quite here. You know what I mean. On the bright side, we can finally have family calls. It only took us a worldwide pandemic to figure that out. It's funny how we've all found new ways to connect, even though we're more disconnected now than ever. Sorry to get all philosophical on you there. Oh, hi, Aunt Pat. Welcome. I was just giving a welcoming speech to stall while everyone arrived. But in all seriousness, I just want to say thank you to everyone here. If I hear about unprecedented times one more time, I think I'm going to scream. And I'm sure you all feel the same way. So I'll stop talking about it now. Really quick, I just want to give a big shout out to my sister Allie, who are going to be the officiator, the flower girl, the ring bearer, and the maid of honor today. And also to Ben for marrying me. I think that's it. Ben, do you have anything else to add before we get started?
Joe? Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joseph, what's up?
Hey, I'm glad you're here. I've got a problem. I used to feel free.
Did you?
I guess.
Did you even think of it, really?
I'm not sure.
I know I didn't.
Oh, no, you really didn't.
So, when did you start? Can you say for sure?
Well, maybe. Maybe it was, oh, hell, I don't know. But I know when I stopped. Or maybe it was both at the same time. Maybe I started to think about freedom when I wasn't free anymore. Maybe that's what it took, being cooped up and contained, isolated.
Must be rough.
Yeah.
Guess you've had a shitty year?
Oh, you have no idea.
You know I don't.
And the worst is coming. The worst so far, I think. I don't know. I mean, how bad can it get? Who even knows?
What are you going to do? You know what everybody's used to.
Oh, yeah, I know. But we can't do that now. You know, they know that. No big meetings. Got to keep mom and dad safe. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yeah, we've done the Skype thing with the out-of-state folks for years now.
But now you gotta what? Skype everybody, right? Can you even do that?
It's Zoom now. Zoom Thanksgiving, Zoom Christmas. You got to work with the time zones. Got to get everybody on the same page.
Zoom. Huh. Is that going to be hard?
Lots of Facebook, working around schedules. Some of them have family nearby, so you got to kind of see what they have planned.
Right. Facebook.
But I just wonder, will it be good enough?
What do you mean?
Good enough. A good enough holiday. Holidays. Just a bunch of faces on the screen. Bad lighting, bad internet, some bad connection. No presents, no warmth.
It could be worse.
Worse? Worse than this? This is the worst it's ever been. You never went through anything like this.
Hey, I saw my share of shit.
Oh, sure you did. But job loss, sick kids, marriage troubles, those are regular problems. This is the whole country, the whole world. And when I was you, I never thought it could get this bad.
I know, and I can't tell you what to do about this thing, but you got to realize you're also way better off now than I was, man.
I worked for it. You know, I got through your problems, but I thought I was past the hard part.
From here, it looks like we never get past the hard part. But dude, do I got to remind you how it used to be? The stories that you tell the kids? Uphill both ways.
Cute.
Dude, don't you remember how it was? How you tell them it was? I remember. No computers, no internet, no Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. We had cards. We had letters. Long distance phone calls. Do you remember long distance? Get your shit said in 3 minutes before the rates go up.
And good luck keeping mom on the phone. She still can't figure out that I'm not spending an arm and a leg.
Jesus, mom, yeah. So it's a shitty year, but you're not isolated. Not really. You still got family in the house. And look what you can do. Shitty connection. You see their faces, man. You see the smiles. The kids are making video calls with people on the other side of the world like they're Captain Kirk, man. Just beaming their faces wherever they want to go, whenever they want. And you know how to do it too. So there's no hugs. There's no hugging anyone right now, right? But damn, you could see them. You could really see them.
Yeah.
And nothing lasts forever, man. You know that now. Not even this shit.
Not even this shit.
We're living proof. So,
I got work to do.
yeah, time zones and Zoom shit.
Yeah. Time zones and Zoom shit. Well, gotta get busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until next time.
Happy holidays. Happy, right? The season is here and we're supposed to be happy and enjoy glad tidings. And we will, right? This year, it's a bit different. All those years in the past when I didn't visit, didn't drop by, maybe didn't even call, or maybe I did, or maybe I sent a card. Well, those years I had choices. It was within my power to drop by or call or whatever. This year, it's different. And the difference is a lesson. I see now that I took those times for granted. Just one more year, right? Always next year, yeah? No. This year, I won't be able to drop by. Yes, I can send a card. I can call or maybe something else. Zoom? Yeah, we'll Zoom. But it's not the same. This year, time and circumstances have placed limits on what we can do, how close we can be, whether we hug or don't hug. All those opportunities I missed, gone. I had so many things I wanted to say, so many thoughts I wanted to share. I wanted to share those feelings that get lost all year as the hours and days and months absorb our energy. I held all those feelings back, was too busy or preoccupied or whatever the excuse was. And there you have it. I wanted to share those feelings, but I put it off because there would be time later, right? But there isn't more time. And later is a gamble that we all eventually lose because later is here. And now I'm older and there are more years behind me than there are in front of me. Later has come calling, and the opportunity for all those hugs and handshakes and arms around the shoulder and all the comfort of eye contact and proximity is curtailed or not possible. And so the need to share has taken on more urgency because now I see I might not have another opportunity. So we'll Zoom and make the best of that. But it's not the same. It's a proxy. But we'll take what we can get. Send me the link so we can Zoom the holiday. And somewhere in that Zooming, I will ask you for your forgiveness for all those years I missed.
Okay, listen up. I know it's just us three, and we're all disappointed that we don't get to visit our families for the holidays because of the pandemic. But we don't have to be negative about it or think negatively. The world is already as negative as it is. Let's not spread more of it, especially not around the holidays. We can decorate the house and watch Harry Potter movies or even Christmas movies. We can even make dinner. I, for one, would love to make my famous macaroni and cheese because I never get to make it when I'm with my family. I'm forced to eat my Aunt Hilda's organic macaroni and cheese, which gives me food poisoning every time I eat it, which is a plus for not being with my family this year. We just need to think of the pros. Another pro is that I get to spend the holidays with you guys. I know things are hard and stressful. I know how difficult it is to pretend to ignore it. I'm not saying let's ignore it, but I am saying that we shouldn't let this affect our lives so negatively because in the end, the good will always outweigh the bad. Okay?
How does it look, Mom?
That looks beautiful, honey. Just a little bit higher.
I don't think I'm quite tall enough.
Allow me.
Oh, thank you.
Would you get me some eggnog, please?
Of course.
A little bit higher on your end.
How's that?
Perfect.
I need a tack. Reg, where's the tack?
Wait a minute. Here.
Thanks. There. How's that?
That looks perfect.
Great. Now, where's that nog?
It's right there on the table.
Thanks, sis.
You're welcome.
Well, I think it's beginning to look nice and festive in here.
Sure does.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Why, yes, just like the song.
Good eggnog.
Don't drink too much of that now.
Don't worry, I'll save plenty for Dad.
Good. Gosh, I hope he gets here soon.
I'm sure your dad will be here soon. Now, where should we hang this wreath?
On the front door?
I already have one there. This one should go somewhere inside, don't you think?
How about over the fireplace?
That's a good idea.
I concur.
Now, what should I do with the hammer and nails?
Oh, they're right there.
Would you like me to hang that for you, Mom?
That's okay, sweetheart. I can see you're busy with your phone. You go ahead with what you're doing. I can do it.
Mom.
Oh, that'll be your dad. Regina, let him in, please.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, princess. My, don't you look pretty?
Thank you.
Well, don't sit on ceremony. Come in.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Hiya, Pop.
Hi, son. Say, what's that you're doing there?
Oh, nothing much. Just a silly game, just to pass the time.
I bet you're good at it.
Well, you know.
Looks interesting. Will you show me how to play later?
Sure. Yeah, I'd be glad to.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Would you like some eggnog?
Sounds like just the thing.
We've been saving some for you. I'll get it.
Thanks, sweetheart.
I've already had some. I hope you don't mind me starting without you, but I can tell you, it's pretty good.
Not at all, son.
Here you go, Daddy.
Thank you. Well, bottoms up unless you poisoned it.
Oh, Fitz.
I'm just kidding.
Good one, Dad.
Daddy, you're silly.
Wow, the place looks nice. Real nice. Festive.
I had some fine helpers.
And Claire, you look wonderful. Just wonderful.
Well, flattery will get you nowhere.
I'm just telling the truth.
Oh, well, I guess we should
But
be on the safe side. Because God only knows where you've been.
There it is.
There's what?
Honesty. That trademark honesty of yours.
Here we go.
You should just plug in like me. It's not as bad that way.
I'll be in my room. You can call me when the festivities start, or not.
See? See that?
See what?
See what you do to the children?
What I do to the children?
Oh, no, you don't. Leave me out of this.
Regina, you're not going anywhere.
Mom.
It's almost time. Which reminds me, Nathaniel, set up the thing.
What thing?
The computer thing that lets us do the virtual whatchamacallit.
Oh, the whatchamacallit. Sorry, I'm not used to technical jargon.
Virtual holidays. What do they think of next?
It's better than nothing.
But is it? Is it really better than nothing?
Yes. Would you rather just forget the holidays? Just cancel them?
Why not? Seriously. It's also artificial. This just adds another layer of artificiality.
Amen.
Where is this coming from?
It's just like those old Christmas specials they used to have on TV. A star would invite you into their home. They'd all sit around singing carols, and it was all so unrehearsed. Except it wasn't. It's phony. Pretend. So is this.
You don't understand.
I'm going to need something more than eggnog to get through this night. Where's the brandy?
You don't need brandy.
Nat, where's your mother keep the brandy?
I don't know. I'm too young to drink.
I'm too young, too, but I know things.
You're a lifesaver.
You know, sometimes pretending is good. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes the truth comes out of pretending.
Regina, hurry up with that brandy.
It's one step beyond wishing. It's productive. You know, and it's the season for pretending. You know, it helps.
Here.
Bless you, my child. I'm just saying, it's also produced. I don't feel anything.
Well, you wouldn't feel anything drinking that, would you?
Who's at the door?
It's the virtual door. It means someone wants to visit.
Maybe it's some carolers going from one virtual door to another.
Oh, it's Reverend Jessica.
Wait, who?
She's paying pastoral visits. You know, she's new. She wants to get to know people.
Better let her in. Wouldn't want to leave her standing out in the virtual cold.
Oh, wait. Masks. She'll think it'll look funny. She'll think
Well, it's got to come out sometime.
Well, Vince, not tonight.
Fine. Game faces, everyone.
Nathaniel.
Right.
Oh, Reverend Jessica. How nice to see you.
There. Thank you for inviting me. Hi, Nate, Regina.
Hi, Reverend Jessica.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Jessica, the new rector.
Oh, I certainly know who you are. I'm Vince, Claire's husband.
I'm glad to finally meet you, Vince. It's hard to get to know people under the circumstances. You have to make an extra effort.
That is certainly true.
Well, Vince, I hope you'll forgive me for not recognizing you. It's hard to spot people in all those little squares.
Oh, I understand. I tend to sit in the virtual back pew.
The virtual back pew?
It's kind of a joke.
Oh, okay, right. I get it. Because there are
no virtual pews. It's sort of
right.
A word.
Yes, I get it. That's funny. Because there are no pews, but ordinarily.
Right.
Real embarrassing, Dad.
Well, it looks like you've done some holiday decorating.
Yes. Well, we're trying to keep up with the holiday traditions in spite of, well, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. Have you got any special plans?
We always go and see my mother and father, but of course this year it has to be a little different.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
Yes, in fact, tonight we're getting together with them.
Oh, well, I better let you get on with your celebrating. It was nice talking to you, Vince.
Likewise.
I look forward to getting to know you better.
Right.
And if there's anything you need, I'm right here. Anything.
Yes, thank you so much. Good night.
Good night.
Well, she seems really nice.
Masks, everybody.
Well, that was excruciating.
Wasn't so bad.
Buckle up, Dad. It's going to be a long night.
We were deliberately deceiving a member of the clergy.
It's Christmas, Vince.
I know, that makes it worse.
Of course you don't understand.
That'll be Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, that's right. The holiday season is about love, goodness, and togetherness.
Shall I let them in?
Stop it, Vince.
It's about pretending, which isn't really a lie because of the time of year.
You're twisting my words.
No, I'm not. I'm straightening them out.
Grandma and Grandpa aren't getting any younger.
It's so we can have a nice Christmas.
It's so we can have a nice virtual fantasy of a lie.
Well, let's let Grandma and Grandpa in.
Okay.
Masks, everybody.
Oh.
Faces.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nathaniel. Let them in, please.
Right.
Mom, Dad, how lovely to see you.
Hello, my love.
Hey, we made it. How was the drive over? What?
Good one, Dad.
Oh, joke. Yeah, I get it. Say, Vince, get me a drink, will you? This old man's got a powerful thirst.
Sure thing, Monty. What you had? You got me.
I gotcha.
Mom, Dad, you're wearing your masks.
Well, of course.
Can't be too careful.
There's a virus going around.
You can never tell.
Well, you're not wearing them at home when you're alone, right?
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, but we couldn't be sure what you might have. You young folks get out and about, we assume.
Grandpa, we're talking over the internet.
Of course we are.
You can't catch anything from us.
Oh, yes. Computers can catch and spread viruses. They're called computer viruses.
Are they kidding?
I can never tell.
Mom, you're perfectly safe. We're far apart.
You can't catch anything.
Are you certain about that?
I know you guys are vulnerable, but we've set up a computer system and we are taking care of the viruses. Isn't that right, Regina?
Yes, Mom, that's right.
They're under control. So Mom and Dad, take off your masks.
Oh, that's a relief.
I never hear very well with those things on.
Regina, how are you?
I'm just fine, Grandma.
Oh.
I've actually been taking a lot of time.
Where has she been?
And the kid is just going to get his games
better than I did last,
too.
right, Mom?
She absolutely.
Yeah.
Mom, she's been doing great. She's doing extracurriculars.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, Monty.
Oh, yep. Listen, kids, we got a lot of driving to do if we're going to see everybody else tonight. So we're going to say goodbye now. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Tell your brother I said bye.
Bye-bye.
Mom. Hi, Dad.
Is it over? At long last, is it finally over?
Yep. We've done our duty. You've done your duty. Thank you.
It's not what I meant.
Oh,
Our last Christmas together? Really?
well,
A season for pretending.
yes, everything begins as a thought, doesn't it? As a wish, doesn't it?
Yes. I guess.
What are you doing?
It's all right.
Conference room! Conference room now!
I'm not sure why you called me in here, boss, but it sounded serious. Miss Terry is here as my union rep?
I think the fact that you don't know what you did is almost as bad as what you actually did. Used to be a person just faced up to being an ass.
Used to be. Yes, sir. Maybe you should start by telling us what this is all about. Has someone been injured?
Oh, there's been an injury, all right. You might say a crime has been committed.
Yeah, a crime.
It's a crime to bring in donuts for the folks working the line?
Ooh, and they're jolly donuts. Oh my gosh, by golly, better eat a jolly.
Here, I'll take some notes. What seems to be the issue today, Mr. Burkholt?
Lester here cut all the donuts in half, even the jelly donuts. Why on earth would anyone be dumb enough to cut a jelly donut in half?
Then have to be really dumb.
Hold up, this is about donuts? Sir, it's the craziest year for flavor concentrates. We were right in the middle of a run of pure peppermint.
That's not important right now. You cut all of them in half. It was a mess.
Wait, you pulled her off the line and stopped the morning run because of... Oh, this is good.
Oh, he's just getting started.
The only reason to even eat a jelly donut is that moment when you bite into the actual jelly part for the first time. It's like you're expecting it, but you're not.
Ooh, I do like that moment when the jelly goodness bursts into your mouth and your senses tingle with the cool perfection of raspberry donut heaven.
That is a lovely moment.
A beautiful moment, sir.
So how is the hell is one supposed to experience that singular joy when the damn donut is cut in half? It just oozes out. It becomes a death donut.
Well, Aubrey, it looks like you don't have to worry about it anymore. Somebody already ate the jelly donut halves.
What? Those were the only ones I was even considering.
Outrageous.
But you just called it a death donut.
And all these leftover lifeless lumps are just pastry carcasses. How dare you tempt us with donuts and maim their perfection by cutting them open and turning them into
death donuts.
Right, death donuts. And then for some other bozo to steal away the only one I was considering eating.
What a bozo. I don't think you can call it stealing, Mr. Burkholt. They just got to it first.
And isn't that just the story of my life? And I'm sure everyone could see how ruined those jelly donuts were, and still they took them? I was counting on the fact that they were ruined. I got my taste buds all set for that jelly.
But you called them death donuts. So now you can keep your pure thoughts about the delicious perfection of jelly donuts intact in your heart.
Don't you see? Even a ruined jelly donut is superior to all other donuts. Even fresh, whole donuts pale in the glow of a jelly. Even a slashed, day-old, imperfect...
Death donut?
Okay, I can see I'm getting nowhere with you. Here. Taste the sugar one that I got stuck with.
It tastes pretty good to me.
There's no punch, no flavor. I've spent my entire adult life perfecting my palate. I know when I'm being cheated.
Look, you can see all the sugar's falling off on the side. And it's a small half, too. More like a third than a half.
And without bringing it up again.
We know. It's not a jelly.
Not even a ruined jelly. This donut, this seemingly innocuous donut, stands for more than just a delicious snack. This donut is my life. Our company, the entire world is encapsulated in this one scrumptious symbol of unity. Its perfectly conceived form, the jelly, the essence of life, the blood of humanity, safeguarded within the embrace of a rich, pillowy dough, that mantle of pastry sustaining that lifeblood, keeping it safe, waiting for just the right moment to be released to fuel our existence, all cloaked, no, enrobed within a protective, sweet shell, combining love and wisdom within an atmosphere of opulent, opaque sugar safety. And you cut it in half. And at this time of year, you've not only destroyed humanity, you've ruined the holidays. Look, I don't know about you, but once I have my mouth ready for a certain flavor, I have a pretty difficult time shifting the old taste bud transmission into reverse, you know?
Yes, Aubrey, I've been your admin assistant since the dawn of time. I know all about it.
It's like, how can I eat boiled chicken when I was expecting a grilled ribeye?
But it's just a donut.
It wasn't going to be just any donut, Lester. It was
A death donut? We know, Mr. Burkholz.
Here, Aubrey, I poured you a fresh cup. You'll feel better after some nice hot coffee. Death donuts, death donuts. It's time to dunk them in coffee.
It's never my day. First, this whole lost production time hubbub, and now the jelly donut disaster. Thank God for coffee.
Yes, sir. Get coffee, sir.
Call me Aubrey, dear. I don't think you'll be making this mistake again, will you?
Oh, no, sir, I won't.
What do you say to a grilled ribeye for lunch? I'm suddenly craving one.
I'm actually a vegetarian, sir.
Of course you are. What are you all still doing here? Get back to work.
Did you bring your flashlight?
I've got my bike light in my pocket. Jeez. This place is a dump. Can't I just stay in the car?
The car will be buried in snow by morning. You'll freeze to death before anyone can dig you out.
It's probably just as cold in here.
Good evening, ladies. Welcome, welcome. My name is Bo. We don't have any rooms available, but come in and get warm. Sit over here by the fire. I'll just stir it up and put on another log.
We didn't think you were open.
I was afraid we were trespassing, but it's so cold.
Not to worry. I stay here late on nights like this just for that very reason. I'll go fetch you some hot drinks.
How old is this place? It looks like George Washington could have slept here. All we need is some creepy music and we'd be in a horror movie.
Here we go. Couple of nice hot chocolate rum eggnog toddy.
Wow.
Do they contain alcohol?
Just enough to warm you up so you don't freeze to death. We don't check IDs here.
Mom,
Well, it is a special occasion.
Is this place haunted? It sure seems like it could be.
Oh, don't be silly, Rebecca.
Depends on what you mean by haunted. Old buildings often make strange noises that stimulate people's imaginations. People staying here sometimes hear a sound that makes them think of horses' hooves galloping. And sometimes the wind reminds them of a girl's voice calling to warn us about the British invasion.
British invasion? The Beatles?
Different British invasion.
Ta-da!
Ladies, this is Sybil Luddington.
To arms, to arms. The British are coming.
It sounds like you stole Paul Revere's line.
Hey, everybody, grab your gats. We're going to rumble with the lobster backs.
Needs a little work, Sybil. How about a drink to warm you up?
Thank you, kind innkeeper. I love your midnight specials.
And a little something for the horse.
Thanks, Bo.
I've heard of Sybil Luddington, but I thought she was a fictional character.
Aren't we all when you think about it? You ever hear two family members describe something that happened 30 years ago?
But that's different. Ordinary people aren't in the history books or on TV and movies.
Is Paul Revere a real person?
He was.
What did he shout as he galloped through every Middlesex village in town?
To arms, the British are coming.
No, he didn't. We still considered ourselves British until after the Declaration of Independence was signed.
Oh, yeah.
We're all about 10% reality, 90% figments of our own and other people's imaginations.
Well, this has got to be the worst holiday ever. Miles from nowhere in the hotel from hell. If you had just stopped at that Holiday Inn like I suggested, we could be eating real food and watching TV while we wait for this stupid storm to blow over. But no, you had to keep going and get us run off the road by that lunatic truck driver. I don't understand what the big hurry was anyway, the big damn hurry.
Watch your mouth. If you must know, I was trying to get to your grandmother's house in time to watch the Lawrence Welk show with her.
What? Lawrence Welk hasn't been on in years.
I bought her a whole set of VHS tapes with all her favorites.
If you bought them on tape, then she can watch them anytime.
Well, yes, she could. But Saturday night at 7 is Lawrence Welk time. Always has been.
I don't see where it makes any difference what time you watch a stupid show like that. In fact, I don't even get what the big deal is about celebrating Christmas with Grandma anyway. She doesn't even like us. And she was always yelling at us kids. I was afraid to read a book in case I might turn a page too loud. And then she'd get all freaky and she'd run off to her room and play that creepy accordion of hers.
Rebecca, just stop. I can't take any more of your whining and complaining and bitching.
Bitching? You never say bitching.
Well, I'm saying it now, and I want you to stop. I'm exhausted, and I'm a nervous wreck.
I just don't understand what the big deal is about this Christmas. We've missed other years. Why not this year?
Because this is probably going to be the last time we'll ever see her.
We should be so lucky.
I'm serious, Rebecca. She is not well. Her doctor doesn't think she will live another year.
Oh. Well, now I feel like a jerk. Look, I didn't mean that I want her to die.
I know.
Look at that. What is that?
My goodness, it looks like someone is juggling. But what kind of balls are those?
Here you go, Molly. Back to your knitting.
What just happened?
Oh, that's Molly Rinker. She knits and spies for General Washington.
Did she knit secret codes like Madame Defarge in Tale of Two Cities?
Occasionally, but mostly just looked like a harmless old lady knitting while she spied on the soldiers who stayed at her inn. Then, if she heard anything good, she'd write it down on little scraps of paper, stuff the scraps into balls of yarn, and toss them down the hill to the general's troops.
What is that?
8 hour of prayer, I think.
Yeah, but where is it coming from?
Who knows? I've had lots of musicians staying here over the years. It could be any of them.
This is crazy.
Don't you get it, honey? This is one of those experiential museums. You don't just look at exhibits, but you hear and see illustrative material that entertains as well as educates. You know, like at Disneyland. Isn't that right, Bo?
If you say so, ma'am.
I never thought an accordion had a particularly unpleasant sound.
It's not the instrument itself so much as the hours of sappy, sentimental, treacly music we had to listen to on the Lawrence Welk show. Gag me with a spoon.
What is that horrible noise?
I didn't know you could do that with an accordion. I could get into that. Mom, look. Grandma? Is that you? What are you doing here? Are you dead?
Nah, just in a little coma.
Oh, what happened?
I fell off the stepladder and hit my head.
Well, you're not supposed to be climbing on ladders. You could fall and get hurt.
No shit, Sherlock. But I was getting the presents down like I do every year at this time.
Grandma, are you going to die?
Nah, not from this, and not today. I got better things to do.
Grandma, was that you we heard playing the accordion before?
Nah, that was my friend, Lucy. She's the gal who brought her accordion into the VA hospital and played for us right when I came back from overseas. Lucy, come on out. Isn't she fabulous?
If you say so, Grandma.
Don't be a smarty pants. If you don't waste any more time, you can be at Grandma Central in time for Lawrence Welk. Bye for now.
What is her big deal with the accordion anyway? I mean, why couldn't she have taken up something cool like the saxophone or the piano or the sousaphone or the didgeridoo?
When she got back from the war, Grandma had a very bad case of PTSD. You know what that is?
Yeah, guys in Desert Storm get it all the time. Josie's older brother freaks out every time he hears a loud noise, but Grandma?
Your grandmother was a nurse in the Navy in World War II. During the war, she was captured along with several other nurses and spent 3 years in a prisoner of war camp. Honey, the way those women were treated was so horrifying, we didn't think you kids should know about it before you had to. It would have given you nightmares. Anyway, when Grandma was in the hospital, a local musician came and played her accordion for the patients. And apparently it was the only sound that didn't remind Grandma of something that had scared or hurt her during the war. After she got out of the hospital, she was determined to learn how to play. It became her therapy. It was pretty much what she lived for until she married Grandpa Henry. He told me that when he proposed, she warned him that if he married her, he would have to share her with her first love, her accordion.
And what did he think of that bargain?
Well, he was fine with the accordion, but he said nothing could have prepared him for her nightmares and flashbacks and fits of depression. When she first arrived back in the States, she was sent to a psychiatrist. But he didn't believe that nurses could get PTSD the way real soldiers did.
And I suppose by real soldiers, he meant men?
I'm sure he did. So she lived untreated for many years. It wasn't until she started drinking to excess that Grandpa Henry got her into a treatment program for that. And the source of her problem was recognized.
Grandpa Henry was pretty awesome. I bet a lot of men would have divorced her instead of, putting up with all that.
He said she was the kindest, bravest, noblest woman he had ever met, and he would never give her up. We knew you were safe with her. Do you remember what she did when Danny fell out of that tree?
Oh, yeah, she was awesome. She knew exactly what to do. Even the ambulance guy said she should have become a doctor.
If she had been born a few decades later, she probably would have been.
Kind of makes me wish I could be a doctor.
Nobody's stopping you.
I guess I never really knew the real Grandma.
The Auto Rescue Club is here. There's a couple of rescuers waiting outside.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Come on, Rebecca. Thank you, Bo.
Yeah, thanks.
Did they just disappear?
They sure did.
Are they ghosts?
Not really. Not like us. They're what we call shards.
Shards?
You know when someone just has too much emotional baggage? They can come here and peel off a few layers of negative energy. It's like in a haunted castle when tourists see a ghost just running up and down the stairs over and over, or jumping out the window again and again. The negative energy keeps replaying the same scene while the people that produced it can move on.
So Rebecca and her mom have done all of this before?
Changes a little each time, but basically they've been replaying this scene every Christmas for years. This time I think they finally got it right. Rebecca made Grandma's dream her own.
Oh, did they ever get to see Lawrence Welk with the grandma?
Lots of times. And when Grandma made her final vow at the ripe old age of 101, Dr. Rebecca played Sweet Hour of Prayer at the funeral on the accordion.
Well, I think it's just wonderful that we provide a place where people can come and dump all of their unhappy feelings.
Everybody needs a place like the Do Dump Inn. Merry Christmas, Molly.
Merry Christmas, Bo.
I love you. It's really hard for me to admit that. I mean, to actually say it out loud, I never thought I would. It's been a long time coming, huh? I mean, a really long time. My whole life, my family, they never said it. At least, not to me. Oh yeah, they said a lot of other things to me, but never that. Never. So it makes it really hard, you know? But now I know. I've learned how. It was hard, the hardest thing I've ever done. But it was worth it. Definitely. So, here it goes. Happy New Year's. From me to me.
Hi, Pumpkin. Miss you.
Hi, Grandpapa. Miss you too. How'd the checkup go?
Doc said I'll be hanging around for some time. Just check back next year unless something comes up.
That's great. Do you have your package?
Oh, I do. Right here on the desk beside me. And my pocket knife in hand.
Yay! Let's open it.
Oh, what have we here?
They're nothing like the puppets you had.
Oh, they look like us. He's even wearing my shirt. How'd you know?
You always wear that shirt, or you have a closet full of the exact same shirt.
It's practical.
You remember the puppet shows?
Sure do. And so the big bad wolf stood before the little pig's house of straw. Little pig, open the door. This is the county home inspector. This structure is not up to code. I gotta see that building permit. No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, you scammer. All right, pork chop. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your flimsy hut down. Wee, 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 wee.
Hooray! Bravo! That was so great. We should do a full version sometime soon.
Oh, you could play some of the parts too. Maybe I should get the old trunk out. I wish we could be together.
There's more. Pull out the next item in the box.
Oh? Oh, that's cozy. A fireplace, just like at the cabin in the hills.
That's where I got my inspiration.
And a tree as well.
And Grandpapa, there's a star in the box too.
Ah, it'd be better if we both were here.
I know, Grandpapa. Keep digging a little more in the box.
Oh my.
I'll come over.
Oh,
Knock, knock.
who's there?
It's me.
Oh, come in. You're here.
Yes, I am, Grandpapa.
Give me a hug.
Now let's hang that ornament.
Yes. Oops. Got a little tangled here.
Oh, that'll happen.
Hold on a sec. There, I got it. There it is.
Yay. Twinkle,
Twinkle,
little star, how I wonder what you are.
I thought that tradition might be broken under the circumstances.
Well, you always said have a plan from A to Z and then start with the numbers. We've hung a star together for Grandma every year I can remember, and I look forward to it always.
I do too, Pumpkin.
Oh, now for my stage, a little preview.
What? What?
It won't be long and we'll be able to add another character to our puppet family.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
I'll go get Mark and come right back, okay?
Oh, wonderful news, huh? Yes.
Hi, Sam. Thanks for meeting with me today. I know we're only a couple of days away from the holidays, and I'm pretty sure you're busy, but I wanted to have a chat with you. I was curious about the spring semester being online and the fall semester possibly going back to normal. If there had been an actual chance of a face-to-face play happening this year. You know what? You don't even have to answer that question because I can see it on your face. And I'm okay, by the way. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not okay. I miss my friends a lot. It's been almost a whole year without them. I miss my teachers a lot. I've told you this before, but I've had it rough with my family, and the school has always been home for me. I feel like I haven't been home in a very long while. I just wish everything would go back to normal. When I was running late to class in the fall, grabbing my pumpkin spice latte, chatting up with my friends at Starbucks, the crunched up leaves underneath my feet as I walked down the hallways to a tap workshop on the weekends. The soft air kissing my cheek as I sat down on the stairs reading my astrobiology homework. But most of all, I miss walking into class and seeing your smile bright up the room. Hearing you quietly sing Michael Jackson to yourself and watching you check over the class, occasionally stating, well, I would, I'm just saying. Your inspiration to keep me pumping through theater to get my butt on stage. The dad I lost 7 years ago slightly comes to mind as I think about our chats over my analysis papers and how before you left, you would always ask me how I'm doing. I don't want to keep you any longer, and I really appreciate you listening to me. I hope you have the happiest of holidays, and I hope you stay safe. My sister got me masks for Christmas. I hope you get better presents than that. Here's to hoping to see you again in person. Love you, Sam.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, it works. I'm a genius. I'm going to live forever. Oh, I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day to fast in fires, till the foul deeds done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. Thou and I both, my friend. Thou and I both.
Aloysius?
Who calls me?
Aloysius Alderwood?
Here am I. Show yourself or be proved a coward.
Oh, shut up. I just can't find the...
Oh. Want it more.
More? There.
Ah!
Oh, my.
Zebulon! Zebulon Soames, old man, as I live and breathe.
We neither live nor breathe, old friend, but yes, 'tis I.
Zebulon, however did you find me?
I just listened for the worst possible reading of Hamlet's father's ghost, and there you were.
How long has it been? 75 years? Come, embrace me. Well, never mind.
So, it's come to this? Haunting whatever this is?
Zebulon, you have no idea. This is a wonder, a marvel. It's called Zoom. I tell you, it's my moment. The opportunities are endless. Traveling the world in a heartbeat. No more ships, trains, donkey carts, steamer trunks.
You haven't used any of those things in 100 years. Why don't you come home?
A true actor cannot cross over until he has played the role he was born to play.
In life, you played everything from Romeo to Lear. And in the last century, have you come any closer to fulfilling your theatrical destiny?
This is different. This new medium allows me the opportunity to find the role I was born for.
Merely legend. I know scores of actors like you.
I am unique.
They stay for a while, they get bored, and they cross over. It's that easy.
Still a stage manager, even as a spirit. 5 minutes, Mr. Alderwood. 5 minutes to oblivion.
I've seen your work. The unknown face in crowd scenes. The unexplained appearance of Banquo's ghost. I saw you once fall from a box and vanish just before you would have hit the stage.
Oh, that was a spectacle. A great cry went up from the audience.
You're a scene stealer.
But no longer. This is different. A great Christmas gift has been given me. I can audition. I can be a regular cast member. No one need ever know. I can play the great roles over and over until I find the one.
Is that fair? There are other actors, living actors, hungering for the roles you would take from them.
What about me? Is it fair to have to die with the fire still raging in my belly and the longing in my heart?
You know, we do shows on the other side. In fact, Edwin Booth was asking for you.
Edwin Booth remembers me?
Of course. After I described you.
Nice try. I'm staying. I must find the role I was born for.
Perhaps it hasn't been written yet.
I can wait.
I just thought that now, with the theaters closed,
all the more reason to stay.
Have it your own way, old friend. I hope you get the Christmas gift you desire. I'll be watching from the wings. Break a leg.
Farewell, Zebulon. And thank you. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. Poppycock, Merry Christmas to me! Ooh, oh.
Hello? Hello? Ah, there you are. And there you go. Ah, good morning. Good morning. Hello there. Well, are we all awake now? Yes. Greetings, settlers. Welcome from a yesterday of should-haves to a can-do of new tomorrows. You're coming out of cryosleep as a pod cluster about to arrive on Earth Prime, a human-designed planet. The vacation vistas, connection diners, levitating animal sanctuaries, gravity hospitals, and beautiful hydro farm theme parks that are already in place. What's missing, you ask? Holidays, of course. To help with connection and community, your pod must establish some holidays. You will be landing in approximately 10
what?
10 years.
10 months.
10 hours.
10 seconds? Nope, not 10 seconds.
Who is pod leader?
That would be me. I'm Adani from the Expedition Science Research Vessel. I'm a biorobotics expert.
You're perfect for creating holidays.
Well, you'd be surprised. Tech and bio aren't that different when it comes to connection.
I get it. You plug the thing in, right? Jellion's the name, settlement's the game, and this will be my second terraforming mission. I am from the asteroid number 305. I am a successful CEO. And side note, why are you the pod leader, Adani?
But because it's alphabetical and my name starts with A.
Logical point.
What are you, the pod's district attorney?
No, I'm Taylor, synthetic life tech from Terra 3.
Of course you are. Another ringer for the holiday creation thing.
I'm Belle. I'm from the Tribal Alliance satellite. We have a Unity Day there that I'd like to introduce.
3 have changed it to Happy Unity. I hope we make it another year day.
Oh, I was just...
No, I'm just kidding. Any holiday that calls for celebration is okay by me.
Well, you are my kind of pod mate, Adani.
When the Mutual Admiration Society is finished, we are tasked to come up with holidays, and we don't know how long we have.
Listen, we are all just waking up. Can't we agree to a waffle or two? Then we can discuss this as reasonable settlers of a newly designed homeworld who must create new holidays for said planet. I'm Ford, by the way, space adventurer and philosopher.
As a corporate leader, it seems that I have the most experience, so I think I should be the pod leader.
Well, as pod leader, I can give my position to anyone in our pod cluster. So knock yourself out, Jillian.
Oh, thank you. Wait. It says here that all the pod leader gets to do is call roll.
Yes, the pod leader duties are ponderous, yet full of brevity.
You bother me.
I deeply apologize and don't care.
Right. So what exactly do you bring to the table for a holiday?
As the philosopher, I specialize in bringing people together in common thought.
Cool. Oh, I forgot. I'm an interpersonal relations expert.
An ire? Impressive.
Everyone in this pod cluster was chosen for some reason. I am fascinated by both of your careers. I have a particular interest in the holidays.
We will rendezvous with Captain Theopolis of the DSX Machina in 10 somethings.
Well, this is just great. I'm so glad I went first class.
Wait, there were classes? I was recruited.
Same here. No fees, no frills.
I guess being a CEO has its advantages.
My cyber dreams had commercials in them.
Me too. I did kind of like the one for Earth Prime Magna cars.
The car that attracts you.
Magnetically. I traveled in far worse.
Where are you from, Ford?
Hi, dear Jillian and fellow clustermates. I'm a futuristic vagabond. I'm from everywhere and nowhere. I ride the galactic rails, as it were, seeking adventure and looking for the one thing we humans seem to have in short supply.
And what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Connection, and to a larger degree, meaning.
That's two things.
Is it?
The two are intertwined, in my opinion.
You definitely sound like a philosopher.
I find philosophy fascinating.
Well, I find it annoying and self-satisfying. Philosophers think a lot, right? But what do they actually do?
As an amateur intergalactic philosopher, I will, in the very near future, be moderately offended by that remark. Philosophers guide those who do.
Wait, what? Okay, are you all, I don't know, reject holiday theorists or something?
We were chosen for our diversity in differing areas of experience and expertise. Holidays are not that easy to create.
Spoken like a synthetic life form tech.
Oh, well, she's not just a tech.
She isn't.
I'm not. I'm an expert on synthetic life forms because I am a synthetic life form.
Cool. A synthezoid and a philosopher in one pod cluster? How lucky am I?
Calm down for a minute, Tiny Tim. Not to be a Scrooge in here at all, but an android with a pod cluster? Doesn't that seem a little expensive?
I am not an android. I am synthezoid, a fusion of technology and genetically manipulated material.
Oh, that sounds even more expensive. So much for the CEO of the company knowing what's going on. How do I even know the rest of you are real? I mean, maybe you're all synthetic or AIs or CGI projections or old movie clips.
How do we know you're real?
Yeah, maybe you're a capitalist projection from a long dead and used up era.
Well, you better hope so, because I will knock you on your ass when we get out of these things if we're both real.
What if only one of you is real? Can the ass knocking still happen? Will it be a moment full of butts?
You just be quiet for a minute.
This is not how we should be spending our 10 somethings.
Bella's right. Didn't we learn our lesson on Old Earth about what happens when we fight? I like the sound of Unity Day.
Division equals death. We learned that lesson on enough worlds.
Yes. Fear or love are the choices. I've seen it happen. I've seen the former destroy everything more times than I care to remember.
Yeah, well, I'm all for working together, but I prefer my togetherness to have a little truth. Why wasn't I informed that one of our pod would be a toaster with an opinion about holidays?
I am not a toaster. I am physically stronger than humans. I require no food or water to survive, and I do not sleep. What would be more logical to send to Earth Prime than my species?
Oh, so you're a species now. Well, I suppose by strict observation, you are biologically alive, but a species?
I think, therefore I am. My kind wishes to engage in holidays.
Oh, how forward-thinking and seemingly emotional of you.
I suppose we know where you stand on artificial intelligence rights.
Just because a computer can mimic emotion and appear to learn, it doesn't make it a species.
Here we go again.
The no one's existence is
Yeah,
random.
well, tell me, Taylor. Without me, the person who built the entire pod system, what good would the rest of you be?
There is no I in team.
Good answer, Dork McDork.
I will download wittier retorts when we arrive.
Oh, joyous. Nothing like a good download to set you thinking straight.
Back off, Jillian. At least we know our pod cluster has its fair share of pessimists.
Yeah, you just keep talking to Donnie and we'll settle this when we get to our destination.
Is your solution to kick the collective asses of your enemies?
Look, Ford.
Yes, Jillian.
Listen, do you hear that?
I'm sorry, Taylor, but I'm afraid my holiday hackles have been raised, and I'm about to deck the halls with some hypocrisy.
Oh, I'm the hypocrite. At least I'm not a leech that comments on and makes jokes about, but never really does anything of significance in society. It's easier to criticize than produce, Ford? Or is all you do dodge, Ford? See what I did there? You'd have never made it to Earth Prime without me. Just admit it.
It's really amazing for you to cast yourself as savior when you were 90% of the problem to begin with. Greed, selfishness, everything any holiday worth at Salt and Pepper stands against.
You know, just make me the villain if that's what you need. Nothing unites like a good one.
There's a ship approaching us.
Hello, Podcluster 36159er. This is Captain Theopolis with the DSX Machina, preparing to guide your Podcluster into Earth Prime.
It was 10 minutes.
We made it.
I can't wait to breathe fresh air and be outside. I almost can't remember what it was like.
I hear there's a diner right off the docking station that serves breakfast at all hours of the day. It's been far too long since I've been to a proper diner.
Your pods are online and ready for docking. I'm opening your visors so you can see your new book. Welcome to Earth Prime.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
I hear the beaches have purple sands. Captain, is that true?
It is. The oceans are royal blue and teeming with life.
We will still face the same challenges we had before and new problems.
But it's a fresh start, a do-over, a reset.
I thought it would be bigger.
Podcluster, disengage artificial intelligence program. Thank you, Jillian.
My pleasure, Captain Theopolis.
He was the real fake the entire time?
So the AI was testing us?
Like a devil's advocate?
Exactly. To make sure we were free of the chains of past evil.
Fear.
Greed.
Hatred.
Fruitcake.
Yes, the things that have divided us for far too long. It was a safety protocol to make sure we begin with the true spirit of compassion. Every newcomer is tested to see how they react to the dead protocols, and I must say, you've all passed. Now, welcome home.
Let's head to the Utopia Diner. My treat.
All this virtual communication sure has got me thinking. I've become so accustomed to the sight of my friends' faces on screens, I've begun to question what it was like seeing them in person. Most of them, it's been months, and now their little faces are right there, a micron thick in this two-dimensional magical plane. Did you ever read Flatland? I don't know. And when they go into breakout rooms, where is that? Did you know that in the Korean War, the government would broadcast fake baseball scores to all the troops, division by division, based on where those soldiers were from, so that they would think their home team was winning? For morale. Reality is just a little bit fuzzy right now. So I was thinking right now, especially at this time of year, could we invent an app that allows us to take that virtual communication just a little bit further and lets us contact those we love who are no longer with us? Maybe call it the FaceTime continuum at this time of year. No, that's silly. Never mind.
Well, if I had have known we were getting fancy, I would have put on something besides jammy pants and a sweatshirt.
Well, fancy would be candlelight, soft music, and wine, but I can't find the wine opener.
Well, it's probably in a box marked essential.
Oh, I guess we'll just have to make do with this. Here, a toast to the two brave souls moving into a new place in the middle of a pandemic at the holidays.
To us!
Mm.
The next time I tell you, let's just get this done before we eat, remind me of how starving I am right now.
Oh, well, why don't we order a pizza at Uncle Paisano's just down the street?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, hi. We'd like to order a pizza. How long till delivery? What? Ooh, that long? Well, an extra large? Hang on just a sec. So, yes, pizza that someone canceled on, it's an extra large, but it's a Veggasm Deluxe with bacon. It's a little too much pizza, but...
No such thing as too much pizza, and now is good.
Great, yeah, we'll take it, thanks. Hang on just a sec. I'll get my,
Oh, don't forget the root beer.
Well, yeah, sure. Yes, thanks. No. Oh, yes, and 2 root beers. Great. Okay, thanks. Bye. He said it'll be in about 10-15 minutes. Oh, crap. I heard sodas. I don't know where the cups are.
You can always swig out of your bottle and I'll swig out of mine.
Oh, I wish I could find that wine opener because I know there's a bottle of wine in one of these boxes and I would rather be swigging out of that.
Finding that nice, juicy, unopened Malbec wasn't easy at the grocery outlet bargain market. And yet, I persisted.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's just possible that second bottle I was smart enough to buy might already be open.
You're sneaky.
I remember. I put it in the bag with the laptop.
Oh, I knew there was a reason I kept you around.
Dinner and a show, anyone?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Ah, chestnuts roasting on the open fire.
Is that next door?
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Oh, wait, that's really culturally insensitive. Where's Old Faithful?
Whatever it is, I think it stopped.
Oh, here we go. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
It's definitely singing. Loud singing.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Maybe she'll stop.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, ho, ho!
Maybe she won't. I'll be right back.
Be nice.
Hey, it's me.
That's why I said it.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Jessica, and well, we just moved in next door. I thought I came over to maybe ask you a favor.
Welcome to the building.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Well, we can hear you through the walls.
Yeah, they use cheap wood to make the walls.
Yeah, well, it's about your singing.
Do you think that song is appropriate for a family concert? Remember the animated special? Bullying, the overbearing father, meek female.
Well, I don't really know.
Encouraging conformity, yielding to patriarchy. Oh well, at least everyone can sing along.
Right. Do you think that maybe you could just sing a little quieter for just a little while?
Oh, I'm so sorry. My horrible voice is disturbing you.
No, it isn't horrible at all. It's very nice.
Why, thank you. I'm just trying to choose just the right selection for the concert.
Right, well, maybe you could just, lower the volume just for a little while?
I'll tell you what. I'll spend a little more time on my song selection, and then you can tell me what you think. Bye.
I think that's a yes.
I hear that she stopped.
Yeah, for now, let's get the movie started before she starts up again.
Yeah.
You damn idiot! I said to go left!
I nearly got sniped going left.
Oh, you nearly got sniped because you're so slow.
What the heck is going on over there?
And pausing the video now.
Now what are you doing?
I'm trying to find that guy on the roof. Oh, God, where did he yeet to?
Stop moving, you biscuit.
I'll stop moving when you finally do something right.
You keep dipping out. No, I go high. You go mid-right.
Just kill him already.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah, be careful, because it's like a war.
Hello?
Did you hear something?
Hello? Housekeeping? Hello?
Did you order DoorDash?
Like I have any money? It's probably your stupid boyfriend.
Jason's at his parents this weekend. It's probably your stupid boyfriend.
Will has a key? It's not him.
What? Since when does your boyfriend have a key? Okay, never mind. We'll continue this conversation later. It is not over.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, you are home. I'm Sam, your new neighbor.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we saw the van and stuff. What's up?
I came over to make sure everything was okay. We heard some yelling and screaming.
Oh, yeah, no, we're fine. We're just gaming.
I see. It's just that it was so loud.
Well, if certain people on the team would just listen to their team leader, certain other people wouldn't have to yell.
Whatever. Everyone on the team hates the sound of your voice now anyways.
It's because the sheer frustration makes me toxic.
Anyway, do you think you could yell a little bit softer?
I'll do my best, but don't blame me if these troglodytes rile me up again.
Okay, thanks. Have a nice night.
Yeah, you too. Hey, Tina, it was your mom. She says you suck.
Home safe. Now maybe we can start. Are you kidding me?
No one of this place is available. course they're singing, then they're screaming and yelling and dancing.
It's not funny. Okay. I'll go talk to whoever it is. It's minor, like 5 monkeys hammering on the floor in unison. Be right back.
I'll just sit here. Thank God for booze.
Coming. Yes?
Oh, hi. Wasn't expecting you to answer.
You were knocking on a door and you weren't expecting someone to answer?
Well, I would knock and you would tap, then I would knock and you'd tap again. Well, how come you kept tapping instead of answering?
How come you kept knocking instead of tapping?
Why would you expect me to tap dance at a stranger's door?
Why wouldn't you expect to tap dance at a tap dancing stranger's door?
Why do you keep echoing my words back at me?
Why would I echo your words back at you?
Okay, stop. I came up here for a reason.
Okay.
I came upstairs to ask if you could please keep it down for a while.
Let me see. Nope.
No, wait.
Look, I have to practice for the community center holiday concert. You want me to stop tapping. I'm not going to stop tapping. We want different things.
How about we try the compromise?
Compromise how?
Could you maybe practice not right now? It's been a long day. All I want to do is have a drink, a slice of pizza, and watch a show while we eat dinner, please.
Well, since you asked so nicely, sure. Let me just grab my pennies and I'll be ready to go.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean...
Didn't mean what?
Well, I meant... You wouldn't have any ranch dressing, would you? They never send enough.
You know, I think I do.
Pizza!
Hiya, Uncle Paisanos.
Hi.
Extra large veg gathering deluxe with bacon and some sodas and salad. Oh yeah, happy holidays. Here's a coupon.
Well, thank you. Looks like a couple trips.
Oh yeah, so much fun coming up the stairs twice, by the way.
Why didn't you take the elevator?
Oh, I have issues with elevators.
Okay. Well, here, maybe you can just let me. I can.
Hold up. Contactless delivery. I'm gonna ask you to step back into your apartment about 6 feet, and I'll put all this stuff down for you. Okay?
Oh heavens, that smells delicious. You were right about the thin walls. I could smell it, the pizza right through the door.
Whoa, you're kind of close. So 6 feet, 6 feet.
Oh, of course. I apologize, delivery person.
My name is Jordan, not delivery person. See? Jordan, Jordan.
Sorry, Jordan. I didn't see your name badge. That's a huge pizza. How many people are you feeding?
Just 2.
Actually, 3. Nancy from upstairs is going to join us.
And I brought the ranch dressing.
Yes, she's decided that her tap dancing can wait a while since she hasn't eaten yet.
No one asked me if I'd eaten yet. I haven't, just for the record.
Well, would you like to join us, Rose?
Oh, yes, I would. And I just made cookies. Let me grab them.
Yo, what is all this racket?
Oh, sorry. We're just trying to get dinner going.
Did someone say dinner? Oh, hey Jordan, what's up? Man, I just want to deliver this stuff and get out of here. It's past quitting time, and I've got a hot pocket in my freezer calling me.
I've got cookies. And I grabbed some paper plates just in case.
Oh, it would be a shame for all that pizza to go to waste. You need some help with that?
If you've got some extra chairs, come on over.
We've got chairs. Anything else?
Well, we still don't know where all the cups are.
I've got a bag full of red Solo cups out in the car. You want those?
Well, if you join us for dinner, yes.
You guys are weird. But, okay. Thanks.
This calls for a carol. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since I've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.